Don't you just love this month? Christmas carols and decorations, treats, cozy sweaters and gifts. Everyone likes to get gifts. But what if for Christmas this year someone gave you a goat? Would you keep it as a pet? Some of you might like to have a pet goat, but I'm sure there are also many of you that would probably not appreciate the gift of a goat. What about a cow? Would you like a cow? How about a camel or a donkey? These would be very strange gifts to give someone nowadays, but back in Bible times, these were actually some pretty good gifts. In fact, these were gifts given by Jacob to his brother Esau in today's Bible story. Now, if you remember, years before, Jacob had stolen Esau's birthright. Jacob left his family's home to escape Esau's anger. He had gotten married to Leah and Rachel and had many children. Now, God told Jacob it was time to go back home to Canaan, the land of his father's family. So Jacob took his family and everything he had and headed to Canaan. Jacob was afraid to see his brother Esau again. What if Esau was still angry? Jacob sent messengers ahead to tell Esau that he was coming. The messengers came back. "Esau is coming to meet you," they said. "He has a big group of people with him." Now Jacob was even more afraid. Was Esau coming to hurt him because he was still angry? Are all those people coming with Esau to hurt him and his family? Pause. Now remember that God had promised to go with Jacob wherever he went, and that he would bring Jacob back to his land, that God would never leave him. Remember? It's in Genesis 28:15. "And behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land. For I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee of." Genesis 28:15. So Jacob should have remembered that and trusted in God. But instead, Jacob made a plan. He told part of his family to go one way and the other part to go another way. If Esau fought one group, maybe the other group might get away. Then Jacob prayed. He probably should have done that first and not waited until after he worried and made his own plans, but hey, better late than never, right? Jacob asked God to keep his promise. "Please rescue me from my brother," he prayed. Then Jacob sent gifts to Esau. Many animals like goats, sheep, camels, cows, bulls, and donkeys. Jacob hoped Esau would be happy with the gifts. Maybe then Esau would forgive him. That night, a man appeared to Jacob. But it wasn't a man, it was God. The man wrestled with Jacob all night. Jacob would not give up, so the man hurt Jacob's hip. "Let me go, the sun is coming up," the man said. But Jacob did not let him go. "I will not let you go unless you bless me," Jacob said. "Your name is Jacob, but now your name will be Israel," the man said. "Like a prince, you have power with God and with men and have prevailed." The man blessed Jacob. The sun came up and Jacob limped because his hip was hurt. Now Jacob saw Esau and the big group of people coming toward him. Jacob went to meet Esau. He bowed down to show respect, and Esau ran to Jacob and hugged him. Esau was not angry anymore. Esau went back to his home, and Jacob traveled a little further. Jacob bought land for his family to live on. He was finally home in the land God had promised to give him. God changed Jacob's life and gave him a new name, Israel. By dying and rising from the dead, Jesus made the way for us to be adopted into God's family. When we are adopted into God's family, we get a new name too, children of God. I'm so glad we are God's children, and because we are his children, the promise he gave to Jacob belongs to us as well. Let's remind ourselves of that promise from Genesis 28:15 before we go. Genesis 28:15, "And behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land. For I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee of." Genesis 28:15. See you soon, iKids.